Oregon High School football on this, the 23rd day of September 2016. Dan Dean here along with Kian McCauley. We got Jacob Farnes, our cameraman tonight. Tim Olson, our producer. And with its homecoming 2016, the Oregon Panthers looking for their first win of the season. 0-5 on the season. Coming in as the Milton Redhawks, 1-4 on the season. And I tell you what, we got gonna have ourselves a battle tonight, Ken.
Definitely, it's going to be a battle of the unbeatens, or the already been beatens, I guess we want to say. But it's homecoming here at Oregon, Dan, and I expect big things out of Oregon.
Well, Milton, usually a perennial powerhouse in the Badger South Conference, looking for their first conference win. The Panthers off of a tough loss last week in Monona there, 21-20, only to have the Silver Eagles score a touchdown with a little over a minute left in the game and win that game 26-21. So a tough break for the Panthers. They played a heck of a game, so they're itching. They've had some close games this year. They had a tough loss against Edgewood. A tough loss there against Monona Grove. And every one of these games, they're in the game and have a chance to win. It's just, are they going to be able to get over that hump tonight?
Absolutely, and it just keeps getting better and better for the Oregon Panthers, but yet we haven't broken into that win column as of yet. So as we mentioned, we hope to get that started tonight here at Homecoming 2016. Rain all week, Dan.
It has not stopped. In fact, the first kind of break this afternoon here. It was even drizzling this morning, drizzling this afternoon, and here we go, game time. The spigot's turned off. The skies haven't opened up. It still looks crappy out there, but I tell you what, at least we'll hopefully be dry for the game.
Yeah, Ron Novinska did a very nice job of keeping this field intact thus far. We'll see how loose the dirt is underneath and during the game here.
You can see a couple of rough spots out there, just past the 40-yard line to our right. And, there's some soft spots down there, but it's amazing. I don't even know how Ron got this thing painted. It's rained so much that there's been hardly a chance to do anything down there. So, officiating crew coming out on the field. The Milton Redhawks coming out over on their sideline. And it's a ruckus crowd tonight, Ken. Everybody's pumped up.
Student section to capacity, and the overflow on the right side of the parent section is to capacity as well. Homecoming infects not only the high school, but the elementary and the junior highs as well here in Oregon. Had the Oregon Parade go through downtown Oregon today. And watch for that on OCAmedia. I'm sure that was covered as well.
I heard some great floats, some great vehicles, some great cars. And here come your Oregon Panthers. Big number 63, Colton Rader, leading the boys out there, along with Colin Gahagan. I tell you what, Keen, I'm calling it right now. Oregon's going to get a win tonight. My prediction is in. Oregon 27, Milton 14. You heard it here first.
I have to agree with you, Dan.
We've got just too much talent and too many hardworking kids down there on that sideline to not get a win tonight.
Tonight's honorary captains, Cullen Gahagan, Logan Meyer, number 13, 3, Colton Rader.
And we're going to have the colors presented here by the Brooklyn, Oregon VFW. Again, some of the finest gentlemen I know down there. We're going to pause here for a couple minutes for the national anthem.
Presented tonight by Miss Emma Luss. Oh, say, can you see by the sun's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose cross stripes and bright stars
Well, the local hometown girls singing the national anthem here tonight, Dan.
I tell you what, that doesn't put a chill up your spine. I don't know what will.
Well,
So, the anthem's been sung. The coin's been flipped.
and let me just step right in here and say this program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The William R. Torreston Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local business and the community of Oregon. And special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.
Well, I tell you what, Ken. There's the veterans down there getting a nice applause by the huge crowd tonight. Nowhere to park. Hardly, actually, there's not an empty seat, standing room only down there. Oregon going to receive the opening kickoff here, and Phillips and Gahagan back deep to receive.
Cullen Gahagan sporting a new do. You know, he had that long long hair. He's got it chopped off tonight, Dan.
He reduced the flow, is what
That's
they
right.
have the in thing to say now. Deep end over end kick.
Fielded by Phillips. Ran into Gahagan. Now tries to get going again. Taken up to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there and a little whoopsie daisy. Costing the Panthers a little bit of field position. I say, Keen, if they want to get going here early.
In at quarterback tonight, Stephen Moravec, 6'4", 175 pounds senior quarterback. He gets the nod.
Wanabo has been doing the majority of the work at tailback. But you got Cardell Phillips and Gahagan getting a lot of touches there. And Akali the last couple weeks have been getting some carries at the running back / tailback position.
Here's Austin McCormick for the wide out. Brett Wanabo in the backfield, man in motion. Given to Cardell. He splits one tackle and up past the 21. Let's make it the 22-yard line. A gain of 7 on the play.
And Cardell Phillips, he's broke some big plays this year. He's got the speed, not quite the tackle shedding ability yet there, but just a young kid down there, a junior. Made some big plays on the season here for the Panthers.
Here's number 23, Jaleel Turner in for the Panthers. Morvac hand off to Gahagan. Up to left tackle. Going to be close to a 1st down. Let's see how they mark it.
Not a favorable spot, but he still got it. Nose of the ball touching the 25-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Oregon.
That's always good, starting out with the 1st down, Ken. First drive, get that first down under your belt. Maybe open up the playbook a little bit here.
Yeah, wing T formation here for the Panthers. Man in motion, hand off to Wanabo. Wanabo off the right tackle. They'll pick up a half a yard.
Now Milton kind of in the same situation that the Panthers are. It's not like they've been blown out all season, but a lot of close games, just kind of unable to finish there at the end.
The 2 wide receiver set now, and Phillips and Turner, and a false start. I believe that Cardell took a step a little bit too soon.
Just getting a jump on things.
I like that matchup though, Dan. 1-on-1 with the speed of both Phillips and Turner. As if that O-line could give
Much improved
Morvac.
last week from the week before.
There he is. Morvac back to pass. Oh, intercepted off of Phillips. And just like that,
And Wannabo's going to save a touchdown, but he's going to be down at the 1 yard line. Yeah, through the wickets there. And right into the hands of the defensive back. He's like, hello, it's an early Christmas.
yeah, things were going real well for Oregon there, and a pick.
Yeah, Hayden Phelps with the interception there for Milton. He had visions of 6.
Oregon's defense out on the field now, trying to prevent this quick score. First and goal from the 1. Hand off to their running back, brings it back to the left side there. Nice
good
tackle by number
tackle.
70. Ball's on the ground. They're going to
And
say
this-
no, not till after he was down. But yeah, Dylan Hine in on that tackle, Dan.
Yeah, that's a nice play behind.
Hurry up offense here now for Milton. 2nd and 1. Hand off straight up the gut through the goal line and score.
Well, it's not what you wanted to see right off the bat, but doesn't get much of a shorter field than that. 2 plays, 1 yard for Milton, and they're on the board first.
Billy Pitzner scoring that touchdown for the Milton Redhawks.
Coleman Moore going to attempt the extra point here. And Coleman saying, I'm going to give you one more. So Milton draws first blood here. 9 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. The Oregon Panthers 0, Milton Redhawks 7. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley. Jacob Farnes, our cameraman tonight. You're listening to a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Kicking off for Milton is Coleman Moore. Deep for Oregon, Ardell Phillips. And Gahagan.
Phillips and Gahagan back for the Panthers.
Hell, see, we're going to return here now.
Colin Moore going to be the kicker here for Milton.
We spotted him enough there. There's 7. Nice kick, end over end. Over to Phillips, taken from the 5. He's up to the 20-yard line, still on his feet. And finally brought down past the 25, make it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit better return this time. See if the Panthers offense can't get something going here.
Kickoff return by Ardell Phillips. Sacrifice by Cunningham.
Well, Keane, big series here. I know it's early in the game, just a couple minutes gone by, but to be able to bounce back from that, the Panthers really need to step up right here.
I think we need to get it started in here, Dan. Here's Morvac, hand off to Wanable over the right tackle. He's still on his feet, busting through, first down and more.
Good carry by Wanabo.
Nice tough run there by Brett Wanable. Gain of 11. Here's Turner, comes to the near side as a single wide receiver. And off to Wanable. Little hesitation, drives forward, gain of 2.
They kind of bumped into his offensive lineman there in the backfield. Got a little tough to get started there.
Brett Wanable, the leading rusher for the Oregon Panthers. Here's McCormick now lined up to the near side. Wingback formation. Pitch over to Wanabo, trying to get to the outside, and he does
he hit
on
that.
his feet.
Boy, I tell you what, a touchdown saving tackle there by number 31, Kyle Panuska. Probably pronounced that wrong.
I'm guessing
But
it's
Wanabo-
pronounced Smith. Yeah.
Wanabo hit that hole there and just splitting defenders there and made a nice tackle. Again, I'd say probably saving 6 there.
3rd and 2 now. Cardell Phillips. Here's Wanabo. He's got the first down.
And the problem is that, Milton obviously been doing their homework. They looking at bringing that pressure and that blitz. When you get those quick handoffs to Wanabo there, and if you're not hitting him in the backfield, he's going to get 4 or 5 yards just right off the bat every time because you got no second level of defenders there. So a little gamble they're taking if they can get the pressure in the backfield there, but thus far not working out for Milton.
8 men in the box here for the Red Hawks. Handoff, pitch back to Wanabo, tries to get to the outside.
Now that's
And
when it's going to work, when you try the big, long sweep and you get everybody a chance to move laterally with the ball. You're going to be able to provide that pressure. It's those quick inside runs that they're able to hit a hole. And I just get right up behind Colton Rader. Run right behind him. You get 4, 5, 6 yards every time.
Yeah, I mean, things are working here, and they change it up a little bit, see what else can work. A loss of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 14 now. 6:40 left to play in the first quarter.
50-50 raffle drawing will take place in the 4th quarter.
Here's Morvik under center. Quick pass. He's got
Had him in and out of the hands. And Vito Gerlach, usually sure-handed down there, just couldn't quite grab the ball. It was a good fake, a good pass. In and out of the hands.
Vito Gerlach in there to play tight end that set. Now big 3rd down play, 3rd and 14, sitting just outside midfield. Double reverse, but he slipped down.
Lost
Could
his
not
footing
get-
there.
Yeah, could not get any traction. And a loss of 4 more yards on the play.
Well, he had a hole there. He had a big gap. I liked the play call, the double reverse.
Ethan Hansen, high snap here. Morvik gets it off. Nice spiral. Nice Oregon bounce inside the 10, inside the 5, all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Hey, there we go.
And
Nice 52-yard punt there.
So Oregon's
by Morvik.
defense looking to step up here and make a play.
Hey,
Pinning,
what do you think, Keen? How about a safety for the Panthers?
Something different, change it up here. Let's get some points on the board, that's all I have to say. It's homecoming here, Oregon, Wisconsin, 2016.
Well, Milton runs that no-huddle shotgun spread formation. So
Look at this, 5 wideouts. You would think that somebody would have a chance here. Try to get to the outside now. 21 had a chance at him, and they
there we
come
go,
back.
good pressure.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Rushing for Ben Maldonado.
And Wanabo in on the tackle there. Yeah, they run that no-huddle spread. And I tell you, that's the time I like bringing a little bit of pressure, blitzing a linebacker
absolutely.
there.
Yeah, busted
Ball.
play here. Yeah, he went to look and nobody was there. Yeah, this is definitely Parker and Howland time to get in there and get a little pressure on the quarterback.
Sam Reynolds, nice job on the stop there.
The 3rd and 5 now for the Red Hawks. Yeah, Yeah, false start. It's going to push him right back.
Those are the penalties that drive a coach to go crazy. That's going to bring it to 3rd and 10. Well, I'm call it 9.5.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
A big 3rd down here to see if Oregon can get some pressure on him. 3-man front for the Panthers. Back to pass.
Gahagan with the interception. Oh!
Nice read by Cullen Gahagan to step right inside.
Well, he almost he read the quarterback's eyes there. Just jumped in front, and a lucky shoestring tackle there by the receiver. The Gahagan thought he had 6. So did I.
And that's where the field conditions, I think, have kind of up and reared their ugly head here. We saw that with Phillips with poor footing earlier, and now Oregon has got a good chance. And we thought it was a pick 6, but we're inside the 10, Dan. I'll take that all day.
Hey, yes. Best starting field position of the night for the Panthers.
Here's Morvac under center. Brett Wanabo in the backfield. Back to pass. He's got Phillips. And that'll be almost a lateral. I think he's going to...
And maybe a yard there. I'm going to say no gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8.
I like the idea of getting him out there in the flat, but that play took so long to develop, Dan, that the defense was able to meet him right at the ball. Here's split backs with Phillips in the backfield. And off to Wanabo to the right side. He'll grind ahead up to the 5-yard line.
I have to be honest, if I'm the Panthers here, I get right behind, the beef on the line there. Michael Roos, 6'3", 245. Colton Rader, 6'3", 280. Those guys are side by side. I'd let them just blaze a hole for you.
I have to agree. They just grind it out here. Power right. Here's Morvac. Handoff to Wanabo. Through the slot. Stood up. Gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 4th down here.
I see Logan Meyer coming in. Looks like they're going to opt to kick.
Are you a little surprised that they're going to go ahead and kick this early in the game?
I'm not going to lie. I'm slightly surprised. I think they want to get some points on the board. They don't want to come away with nothing here.
Here's a snap. Down and up and through. Logan Meyer for the first score for Oregon. 2:45 left to play in the first quarter. Oregon finally on the scoreboard. It's the Red Hawks 7, your Oregon Panthers 3. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports. Well, it feels like football now, Dan. Oregon with a score. 2:45 left to play in the first quarter. Logan Meyer to kick off to the Red Hawks.
Yeah, both teams with a turnover. The Red Hawks getting 7 out of theirs. The Panthers getting a field goal out of theirs. Good end over end kick by Logan.
Foiled it from the 5. He's up to the 25, still on his feet. And finally brought down at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Red Hawks.
Second Michael Raycheck on the, Ryan Mitchek, sorry.
Return of 24 yards. First down, Milton from the
Let's see if we can't get another turnover here, Ken.
Another pick here, the way that they run this offense. Got one running back in the backfield. Hand off to the right side. Gain of 3 on the play. They gave him 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for the Red Hawks. Phillips out to the flat. He's picked up the 1st down.
I tell you what, if you if they keep running those, which they like to run a lot of those quick passes, basically a wide receiver screen pass. If I'm Oregon, I'm playing some tight man on that. Maybe you can jump one of those and pick that ball off.
First down, Milton from the lone 41.
Hand off to Pitzner. And gain of another 5. Yeah, Oregon needs to find an option here for letting him run and pick up 5 yards every time, Dan.
That's tough when you're spreading the field like that. The number of tacklers are limited, so if you get a guy that can make a good block on the offensive line there.
Here's Pitzner.
Oh!
In the backfield. Nice job there.
Yeah, Jared Woodson was not Jared Woodson. Sam Reynolds, the first guy in there, and was just unable to make the tackle, but finished off by the pride of the Panthers for no gain.
Big 3rd down here for the Red Hawks now. Here's Phillips in the. Turn things over here, change things up. Back to pass. He's got a man. 40-yard line, still on his feet. Finally roped up and out of bounds.
Well, they bit on that play action a little bit. You got to get some pressure on him. That play took forever to develop. I could have wrote a short story in that time, maybe like the Grapes of Wrath.
Into Oregon territory. Hand off to Pitzner up to left side. Yeah, hard running back there. Pickup of 12 on the play. Milton going to a little bit of a hurry up here. Oregon back on their heels.
Now that no huddle, and you get a little bit tired.
Beautiful football weather here, though, at just under 70 degrees. Here's Pitzner now. Excuse me, Phillips. Still on his feet. Still
Boy, he doesn't want to go down.
Well, that is Billy Pitzner. A gain of 2, even after all that. 2nd and 9 here. 2nd and 8 for the Red Hawks. Pitzner comes to the near side now. 4 wideouts. Out to the flat. Nice job there by number 10 for Oregon, Jack Summers. And another big 3rd down here for the Panthers.
I'd almost say that we're looking at 3-down territory, 4-down territory, but that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Homecoming 2016. It's 23rd day of September. Dan Dean along with Cam McCauley. The Oregon Panthers 3, Milton Red Hawks 7. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
last name, but
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Move those buckets. Keep those buckets.
Oregon doing a charity drive here for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Hesitating the game here just for a minute here because the PA announcer is doing some announcing here. Nice cause here. Trying to raise as much money in 1 minute throughout the crowd. And that money was going to go to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. For more information about that, check out the Oregon High School website. We're talking about the Miracle Minute here in Oregon, Wisconsin. All right, we're back to live play now, Dan. Red Hawks inside the 35, 25, excuse me, back to pass. Oh, man is right.
They had the right idea. They had the pressure on him. Logan Meyer came on that corner blitz and was just a step away from being able to make a big play there.
The Red Hawks able to put in a first down. Boy, that was close, Dan. That would have been a nice one, and I'm guessing he would have dropped the ball.
I don't know if Isaac Phillips is able to see eyes in the back of his head, but
here's a handoff. Tries to get to the outside, and he does now, trying to bring it back inside. Right of the Panthers right there. Stop with a gain of about a yard on the play.
Tackle by Logan Meyer.
Oregon trying to limit the score here, or even take with a turnover here. A second and goal now for the Red Hawks. Coming in with a tight formation to begin with here. Two in a pistol. Handoff, right side. Gahagan and Moore in on the tackle. All the way to the 5-yard line, just inside the 5-yard line. And a big third down once again for the Panthers. See if they can make a stop here, Dan.
Make a stop and make the Red Hawks make a tough decision.
Now they bring the third one out wide. High snap. An opportunity, yes. A nice job there by Ed Howland in a tackle along with Logan Meyer and Cullen Gahagan. So that's a big fourth down now inside the 5-yard line. See what Milton's going to do.
And it looks like they're going to go for it.
From the Oregon 5-yard line.
Huge opportunity now for the Panthers. Crowd's trying to get into it now. Student section up and rowdy. 2 wide receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Oh, they're trying to get him to pull off. No, they get him back to pass.
Lots of pressure.
Oh!
He had visions of 6. And I tell you what, Wanabo, probably the guy with the best hands down there.
Yep. I think he saw that touchdown in his eyes before he had an opportunity to reel it in.
He was looking at the end zone down there and focus on hauling the ball in, but Oregon's going to take possession on the change of downs.
So a good morale booster there.
I think a poor decision by Milton there. They should have put the 3 points on the board and made it a one touchdown game.
So yell loud, and you could be the winner. First down, Oregon.
Here come the Panthers now. Morvik under center. Man in motion, handoff to Wanabo. He's got a big hole. Up on his feet, short of the 15-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Panthers.
I'll tell you what, Jacob Thiele there made a touchdown-saving tackle there. Wanabo, that hole was huge. I could have ran through that hole.
First down, Oregon from their own 15.
A little clock management here in the second quarter. Oregon trying to go the length of the field, starting from their own 5. Here's Morvik. Hand off to Akali this time. Tries to get to the outside, still on his feet. Finally wrestled down. Gain of 1 on the play.
Now Colley with his first carry of the night.
Tackled by Jackson Hobby. Gain of 2.
Be a 2-yard gain. We haven't had as much success trying to hit those corners, Ken. The Milton moving pretty good laterally with the ball, but able to put some big runs together through the middle of that Milton defense.
Here come the Panthers to the line now. Tony Akali lined up in the wing, along with Phillips. Akali in motion, handoff to Wanabo. He picks up 4 yards and then stopped. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Foul decisions here. The Panthers not much success throwing the ball, but they've got the receivers down there, and Marvick's got a pretty good arm.
Here's McCormick, that's Jacob Rosenmeyer with the play from the sideline this time. And Oregon doesn't like what they see out there. They're going to call a timeout. 7:52 left to play in the first half. Oregon Stadium homecoming 2016. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
A big 3rd down here, play for the Panthers.
Morvick under center now. Hand off to Akali. Tries to get around the left side here.
He broke that first tackle, but brought down a couple yards short of that 1st down. And we're going to see the Panthers' 2nd punt of the evening. And Morvick with a great punt the last time, 52 yards. Pinned him inside of the 5-yard line.
Punting into the wind a little bit this time. Here's the snap. Morvick.
Oh,
it
no.
Is blocked. So unfortunate circumstances there as well. Kind of a weird game. It's not even Halloween.
Yeah, number 31, Kyle Hanuska. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. Well, I guess I tried, but I really butchered it.
So Milton with another 1st down and good field position here.
That's the last thing you want to do. 2nd possession. Milton's started inside the red zone here.
Phillips in the shotgun. He's got Pitzner right next to him. Pitch over to Pitzner.
He's in trouble in the backfield. Wanabo's got a beat on him. He's in there like a biting sow.
Run him down. A loss of about 1.5 yards on the play. They're going to call the loss of 2, so 2nd and 12 now for the Red Hawks. The single wide receiver moved over to the inside here. And Noah Phillips. Isaac Phillips under center. Reverse here. Coming around here.
I had a hold on Dylan Hine there.
Gain of about 8 yards, 9 yards on the play.
Now the right tackle there got away with a hold. I believe that was Dylan Hine.
Third down, Milton from the Oregon 12.
Handoff. The right side, he's got the 1st down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we're back to where we were at just a little bit ago.
Just shy of the 5. Marked it at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal now for the Red Hawks. Gain of 2 on the play. Milton's not taking any chances now. They're just powering it forward over over the top of their big beef on the right side here, Dan.
Yeah, they're really hurrying the game along here, not allowing any substitutions. Not sure who number 35 is here for Milton. Not on the roster, but he's in the backfield there.
And off to 35. And big third down coming up.
A lot of Panthers in there on that tackle. Connor Drake. And, we saw some flashes from him. He played some nice football against Edgewood. First chance really getting a chance to play, and he had a great game last week against MG from what I understand.
Back to pass is Phillips. And way over his intended receiver. Nice pressure there by the Panthers. And it's going to bring up another fourth down.
What are they going to do? Here comes the kicking unit, it looks like.
4th and goal from the 7.
Well, we haven't seen is a blocked field goal.
We got a player running off into the corner. Oh, there he goes. Got a lost ball. Be a chip shot from the right side all the way from the 15-yard line.
That right hash mark.
Yeah, 25-yard kick here for Coleman Moore and the Red Hawks. Here's the snap, a little bit of a high snap, over to the left side, and they're going to say it went through the goalposts. 4:50 left to play in the first half of play. It's the Red Hawks 10 and the Oregon Panthers 3. OCAmedia is always looking for volunteers to help record events in the Oregon community. OCAmedia has cameras and equipment available free to the Oregon community to record events. Grab a camera and a tripod when your son or daughter is playing in a game or performing on stage, and we'll put them on TV. Call 291-0148 for more information. We're going to step away. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Tonight, and registration for the in-house OYBL League closes on Friday, September 30th. To register, please visit OregonBasketball.org tonight. Thank you. Kicking off for Milton is Coleman Moore. Deep for Oregon, Cardell Phillips and Owen Gahagan.
Oh, Phillips and Gahagan back to receive for the Panthers.
And both those guys fast enough and the ability for a run back.
Like to see one. We haven't had one all the way back this year, have we, Dan?
No, we haven't.
Here's the kick. Nice high end-over-end kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Here's Phillips reversing his field. Try to get to the outside, and he does. Nice run there, and there's a late flag out of bounds. So return to the 20. It's going to bring up to the 35 to start play here. Pretty decent field position for the Panthers.
I don't know if they're going to call a block in the back there. They're going to call him being hit 5 yards out of bounds.
Well, they're talking about it now.
Oh.
We're going to call a hold against Oregon.
They call a block in the back there, and that's
half the distance.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So instead of up to the 35 or even the 20, we're back to the 1st and 10 from the 10. No hill for climbers here on this beautiful football night here in Oregon, Wisconsin. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley bringing you the live action. Hand off to Wanabo. No gain on the play.
Tackled by Quentin Wilson. gain on the play. Second down.
Here comes Rosenmeyer with the play from the sideline.
Well, you know, after that interception down there, we just seem to be a little apprehensive.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Dan, we haven't thrown the ball since that time, have we?
No.
Here's Morvik under center. Hand off Wanabo right side, pushing ahead.
You get Wanabo building up a head of steam. Wanabo is going to want to go.
Tackled by Tommy Swenson.
A gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 here for the Panthers.
Gain of 6 on the play. Third down and 4.
Here's Phillips lined up in the slot for the Panthers.
That was a false start, or defensive foul's not going to call a false start.
False start.
A little movement there for the Panthers. That's going to move them back 5 yards. Long 3rd down now. Right back where they started now. 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
Yeah, I'd like to see something that we're going to roll the quarterback out and maybe see something up the field. Here's Turner coming over to the near side, single wide receiver. Here's a slant. Ooh, he's got Wanabo and knocked out of bounds. Ooh, Turner able to pick it up.
And risky move there instead of falling on it, but
Pass is complete to Brett Wanabo. Fumble recovered by Jaleel Turner.
well, nice job by Turner being able to pick that ball up there. That could have been really ugly for the Panthers.
4 on the play. 4th down.
Oh, 4th and 5 now for the Panthers. Morvik back to kick it once again.
For Milton is Jacob Keeley.
Jacob Thiele back to receive for the Red Hawks. Here's the snap. A little bit better kick here. At least able to get it off. Able to take it. Nice job there by Turner.
Jacob Keeley.
Now again, Milton going to start on the right side for them, the right side of the field.
Inside Oregon territory. 2:56 left to play in the half.
Milton from the Oregon 47.
Back to the 4 wide receiver set here. Now make it 5. We see a receiver set. 3 on the left side, 2 to the right. A single back and the quarterback in the backfield. Back to pass. Trying to put
You
pressure on
got
the
to get some
quarterback.
pressure on him.
He's going long. He's got a man. And that's going to go just short of the end zone. Wide open. A little busted coverage there for the Panthers.
Yeah, you can't, at any level, you can't give a guy that much time.
Gain of 46 yards. 1st and goal, Milton.
So Milton right back in the same position here. 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff. Pitzner. And a touchdown.
At 1 yard.
Yeah, just like that, Milton, 2 plays. They go 48 yards.
Point after attempt by Coleman Moore.
More in to attempt the point after for the Red Hawks. It is up and it is good.
Good.
Oh, 2:37 still left to play in the first half. It's the Red Hawks 17 and your Oregon Panthers 3.
Milton 17. Oregon.
Well, Dan, what do you think? Got 2:37 left to play in the half. Oregon have it in them to get a score here before the end of the half.
Well, Milton's going to get the ball first coming out of the locker room, so I think you have to try and push the ball up the field and get a score out of this. If you're going to get conservative and just try and,
Run out the clock. You're not gonna
grind
win
it out
this game,
and whatever.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So play with some urgencies. Try to get a score. before the half and to put a little pressure on the Milton Redhawks. I agree, 110%. Oh, back.
The Panthers need a big play here, a big return, something to get a spark. And Cardell Phillips out, and Jaleel Turner, the deep back, along with Gahagan.
Chili supper coming up here at the Oregon High School. Dan Dean normally has about 1 or 2 crock pots during that evening, then comes up and sits in the booth.
You're welcome.
That. Here's more.
Oh, God, way
End over
offside.
kick. Yep, going to be offsides.
About 8 yards past the kicker.
So they'll back him up 5 yards and give Oregon a little bit better opportunity depending on the kick here. Yeah, I agree. We need to get something here in the first half before we go into the locker room, Dan.
Yeah, I tell you, it's not going to say it's do or die right here, but this is going to be a big possession for the Panthers.
High end over end kick. Taken by Hagan. Faked reverse. Hagan trying to get to the outside. Can't do it. Taken down at the 20-yard line, and a late flag coming in. Let's see who this is against. Oregon shot themselves in the foot the last time, backing him back up to the 10-yard line, and looks like it might be another block in the back this time. And it is. Another block in the back will push Oregon back to the 10-yard line once again. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Panthers, deep in their own, deep in Red Hawk territory here. 90 yards to go and 2:29 to do it. I've always said no hill for climbers. Oregon can do it. It's homecoming. Get a little adrenaline flowing. Here we go. Wide receiver to the right. And Gahagan. Austin McCormick. Handoff. Straight up the gut. To Wanabo. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, Jackson Sadi with a nice tackle there. Looked like Wanabo is going to hit a pretty good sized hole there. He filled it pretty quickly.
Oregon comes to the line of scrimmage now. 2 wide receiver. And Rosenmeyer and Phillips. Here's McCormick. Back to pass. He's got Phillips.
Oh,
and the ball is down.
Oh.
And it is a turnover.
I don't know what's going on down there. We just can't hold on to the ball.
Wow. Unfortunate turn of events here. Now just like that, 1:39 left to play in the half. The Redhawks in the red zone.
Defense going to come up with a big play here.
Oregon needs to play with their heads high here.
Something to get a spark. The defense has nothing to be ashamed of. I don't think they've given up.
No, I know. I'm just saying
one big play, but when Milton starts inside the 20-yard line with almost every possession, it's tough.
They just got to play it tough, is what I was making reference to, Dan. Got to play it tough here. Hand off. Inside the 10. Yeah, they must have brought up that number 35 from JV or something, because not on the roster. Here's the Redhawks now. Handoff. Nope. Back to pass.
Oh.
Off the knuckles, the number 8 who burned us the last time, Mark Bodich.
A late flag came in there, and
Logan Meyer defending on the play. There's also a flag on the play.
they're going to call an illegal touch, or illegal man downfield.
Downfield on Milton.
Push him back 5 yards. I thought, and then they didn't move the ball. I'm sorry. Oh, what did you say? Oh, you want me to move the ball? Oh, righty then. So it will be
5-yard penalty. Repeat.
second
Second down.
and 10 now from the 14. Here's Phillips in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got a man open. Got his tight end. And knocked out of bounds short of the goal line.
Isaac Phillips' pass is complete to Griffin Allen.
Griffin Allen, the
Tackled by Jack.
195-pound, 6-foot tight end for the Redhawks. Under a minute now, 55 seconds left to play. 3rd and 1, they're calling it. Can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Redhawks come to the line of scrimmage. 1 wide receiver split off to the left. 2 backs, hand off to Pitzner. Straight ahead, driving forward, and he's got the touchdown.
3-yard touchdown run by Billy Pitzner.
Just a minute ago, we were talking about hoping that Oregon was going to get a score here before the half, and
Yeah, in the last 2 minutes, Milton's got 2.
yeah, Milton's able to score twice now with some unfortunate turnovers. Here's the snap, up and good. So 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Can't get over soon enough, huh, Dan?
Yeah,
Redhawks are 23, your Oregon Panthers 3. We'll be back for another kickoff. See what happens here at the end of the first half. And you're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Sunday, October 2nd, for this year's Knights of Columbus punt, pass, and kick competition.
So if there ever was a chance that Oregon needs a miracle here in the end of this first half, it is now. Actually, they put some more seconds back on the clock. 37 seconds left to play in the half. Back to receive are Dalil Turner and I believe Cullen Gahagan.
Yeah, Milton with 17 unanswered points there.
Here's Gahagan from the 5. Brings it up to the 30, 25-yard line. Hangs on to it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Oh, I believe actually, I don't think that was that Gahagan? Or was that Jackson? No, I guess it was Gahagan.
Return by Cullen Gahagan.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. What do you think, Dan? You going to run a play here? Or you going to go down to a knee?
To tell you the truth, Ken, I have no idea what they're going to do.
Oregon, from their own 25.
I think you got, at this point, you might as well just run a play.
Yeah, here's Austin McCormick lined up to the right side now. Hand off to Wanable. He's got room, then finally taken down there. Nice shoestring tackle after a gain of 5. Clock continues to run. Oregon with 2 timeouts.
Jacob Healy. Gain of 6 on the play.
Down to 15, 14 seconds left to play in the half. No play coming in. I think they're going to be resolved to take it into the half here, trailing by 3 touchdowns.
That's going to do it for the first half of play. Boy, a rough start for homecoming, but Ken, I remember a game a few years back. Actually, it'd be 10 years ago to this day, almost, that the Panthers down 21-0 to the top team in the state, Reedsburg, at halftime, and they came back and won that game 22-21. So, do we have it in us tonight? I think possibly.
If any night would be the night, the homecoming night would be the one. You always want to win on your homecoming, so we'll see what they have left in their tank here in the second half. So after 2 quarters of play, Oregon Stadium, Dan Dean, Kean McCauley, and you're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we'll have performances by the Oregon Varsity Band, the Oregon Cheer Team, and the Oregon Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Oregon Varsity Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Oregon Dance Team.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Leg up. Yellow model G. Yellow bottom sipping. Yellow Lamborghini. Yellow top missing. Yeah. This shit look like a toupee. I get what you get in 10 years. In 2 days. Ladies love me. I'm on my cool day. If you get what I get, what would you say? She wakes it all up. Mr. Miyagi, and the suicide doors, all recovered. Look at me now, oh. I'm getting paper, look at me now, oh. Look at me now, yeah. Fresh, when I switch lanes, then them doors swing. All out the window screaming money in the thing. Call it automatic bang, bang. Call it automatic bang, bang. Bobby switch lanes, diamonds in my chain. Been around the world, all the world for my name. Call it automatic bang, bang. Said automatic bang. Tell the DJ turn it up, let the DJ bring it back. Tell him play that shit again, tell him that you like that. Oh, Trey, I ain't got but 2 reasons to be here, man. I know it's somebody's birthday right now. It's somebody getting on to right now. Sweet blue like I'm on that blue. Gotta dance like she on that blue. Never hold back. Send me a picture of your friend.
And welcome back to the second half of play here in lovely Oregon, Wisconsin. 23rd of September, 2016. Dan Dean along with Kian McCauley here. I'd like to thank Jacob Farnes, our cameraman and producer tonight. Panthers struggling in the first half there, Keen. Turnovers galore. And Milton, playing the whole first half on Oregon's side of the field. So, don't have any stats here currently for you, but I can tell you this, the biggest looming stat is the 3 turnovers.
Yeah, big three turnovers for Oregon, and Milton able to capitalize on 2 of them, coming away with 2 touchdowns off of those turnovers, and really good field position the entire first half for the Milton Redhawks.
Yeah, the Panthers here, they're going to need to really play almost some flawless football here in the second half to overcome the 21-point deficit.
Absolutely. No hill for climbers, as I always say, so it should be a good second half of play here at Homecoming 2016. Say this program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors, Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the William R. Torres and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local business and the community of Oregon. And a special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.
Well, I tell you what, Kian, a lot of football left to be played here. Panthers, a talented team, and they definitely have the ability to make a comeback here. So it's homecoming. You get that crowd riled up. You get them fired up. And who knows what's going to happen. But the defense is going to get first crack at it. So we'll see what the defense can do. I think the big thing is just getting some pressure on the quarterback. So Isaac Phillips, he has forever and a day back there in the pocket. I don't care who you are. If you get 7-8 seconds back there in that pocket, you're going to find an open receiver.
Yeah, hometown boy, and Danny Kisling, his 6th season as the head coach here at Oregon. You wonder what bag of tricks he had to dip into for the motivational halftime speech to his players. So Logan Meyer ready to kick off here. End over end kick. Fielded from the 10. He's up to the 20, straight ahead. Still on his feet, ball on the ground.
I think Oregon's on it.
Things are going to turn around in the second half here. Oregon's saying they have it. No response yet from the officials. Unpiling the pile. And it is indeed Oregon. So here we go, Dan.
And look at that, on the bottom of that pile, number 24 for the Panthers, Nick Richardson. Haven't called his name much the last couple weeks. That was a huge play. A couple weeks ago, he had that big kick return against Edgewood, trying to bring the Panthers back in the game. And here he comes up with a big fumble recovery to start the second half. That's huge.
So best field position thus far, except for the end line situation here. Here's Austin McCormick lined up to the near side. Morvik back to pass, looking, under pressure now. Trying to get to the outside, still trying to throw it. And he'll bring it up a little bit short. It'll be incomplete pass.
I hit the cameraman down there.
That would have been a cool shot. Here it comes. So 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Rosenmeyer with the play from the sideline, just underway, second half. Homecoming 2016, crowd is still alive here. Packed, standing room only on the Oregon sidelines. Morvik, hand off to Gahagan. Cuts it off the left tackle and a nice gain of, let's call it 6 yards on the play. make it 5. So 3rd and 5 now, manageable 3rd down play.
It opens up the whole playbook here for the Panthers.
28.
Back to pass. Scrambling
Got a
now.
man open.
Morbecks. And picked off.
Oh, just like that, the tide turns. Jackson Sadi, that's his second interception of the night.
Tackled by Michael Rude.
One more, and he has the infamous golden sombrero.
Well, here I thought we had the monkey off the back here, and we're driving, and another turnover for the Panthers. So here's Isaac Phillips in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers set for the Red Hawks. Wanabo spying the quarterback. A lot of pressure being put on now. Finally, he's going to let it fly.
Gahagan!
Interception.
Gahagan with his second pick of the night.
Just about there playing center field. Did you see that? Just going to eat him up. I love it.
Oh, man. So Oregon 4 turnovers, and Milton with their 3rd turnover of the night.
It's the hairdo, I'm telling you. Go with the military cut.
Why, I'm telling you what, the ups and downs here.
And under center now, we're going to have Cedric Gerard in at quarterback. Cedric, a 6'1", 165-pound junior quarterback. Handoff, Wanabo. And they're saying that it was another fumble. I thought he was down. No call on the field, and now they're going to say another turnover.
Oh, my gosh. It's... What?
I'm dumbfounded.
What?
Absolutely
What is
dumbfounded.
going on?
I didn't even see who was carrying that ball that time, Dan.
Return of 14 yards. Tackled by Cedric Gerard.
But I thought he was down because the person that picked it up and ran it back was already down on his back when he picked it up. But here the Red Hawks handoff.
I tell you what, it looked like he fumbled the ball. It bounced right back up into his own hands there. I don't know what's going on down there. Somebody WD-40'd the ball. Turnover, fumble. Holy smokes.
10:24 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9 for the Red Hawks. High snap, handoff to the right side. Pitzner take it off the right tackle. Gain of 5 on the play.
Billy Pitzner on the carry. Tackled by Nathan Newton.
3rd down and 4.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Overload to the left side here. 2 running backs in the backfield. Phillips in the pistol. Here's the snap. Back to pass. And Howland, he's got a screen. To the 20, 1st down. And just shy of the 10-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks.
Tackled by Brett Wanabo.
Boy, and then Howland there kind of bit on the fake for a split second, but put a lick on Phillips down there.
First down, Milton from the Oregon 11.
Well, 1st and 10, they get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. Here's Pitzner off the right tackle. Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Tackled by Sam Reynolds.
Sam Reynolds on the tackle, Dan.
Well, I tell you what, Kim, I'm still trying to get over. We had like 4 turnovers in the course of 5 plays.
They're going to give him 5 on that play. 2nd and 5. Quarterback keeper trying to get to the end zone and will. Touchdown, Milton. Isaac Phillips, quarterback keeper all the way. Follows his right guard and his right tackle over the end zone. And Milton goes up by a score of 30-3. 9:06 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
I got to tell you, I'm speechless over here.
uncanny too. I mean, Oregon has not had that many turnovers throughout the course of the first 5 games. I mean, one here and there, but not like tonight. Here's a kick from Coleman Moore. And another point after is good. 31-3 the score, 9:06 left to play in the third quarter. We're going to step away and let you know that you're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Coleman Moore kicking off for Milton.
Deep for Oregon, Colin Gahagan and Jaleel
Gahagan and Turner back deep for the Panthers. Moore's kick, high end over end kick. Fielded by Turner at the 5-yard line. He's going to bring it out to the 29-yard line for the Panthers. So 3 minutes have gone by in this third quarter of play. Oregon down 28 points.
Well, here we go, Oregon once again here, Dan. Let's see if we can get things going on offense.
Well, the offense has spitted and sputtered all game long here. So with Gerard under center here, we'll see what the Panthers can do.
Gerard drills McCormick.
There we go.
Over the 40-yard line. Gain of, let's call it 14 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And that's what Gerard brings to the table, a little bit quicker.
Quick release
there.
Quick drop. And a big-time arm. He's got a cannon down there. Don't kid yourself.
Here's Turner lined up to the near side and the single wide receiver now. Split backs in the backfield for the Panthers. Handoff, Akali, a left side, on his feet, trying to get to the outside now. And a gain of 2 yards on the play. So Oregon trying to get things going here in the second half of play. 8:17 left to play in the third quarter. Gerard under center, steps back, handoff. Phillips trying to get the corner and just can't get the corner turn there that time, Dan.
And Oregon trying to run a little misdirection there.
And lose a yard on the play, so 3rd and 9 now. Overload to the far side and 2 wide receivers in Phillips and Turner. Here's Gerard under center. Back to pass. Quick pass to Phillips. And they're going to say incomplete, which is a good thing because it was a lateral.
Yeah, it looked like a lateral. I don't know what.
Things are going forward, and then all of a sudden they try some, I'm not sure really what. And Oregon's forced to punt once again. Haven't seen a run by Wanabo yet this half, have we, Dan?
We have not. Oh, no, over his
high
head.
Snap. Moravec able to come up with it.
Oh. I'd say that play is
a summation of what's gone on tonight.
I think you can.
Wow.
Oh, goodness
Unfortunate
gracious.
for these kids. It really is. Because I know they worked way too hard for for this to happen. So let's see if they can have good resolve here and fight back. Red Hawks, 1st and 10 from the 20. Man in motion. Fumbled snap, gets it over to number 35. A nice job there by N. Howland to get in there and get that tackle. Loss of 3 on the play. Yeah, I'm trying to spy here for number 43 on the sidelines, Dan. I'm not picking up his number. Is he out there on defense?
Yeah, he's out playing linebacker.
Haven't seen him on offense so far. So time management here by the Red Hawks in the pistol. Off to number 35. He'll plunge ahead for gain of 4. Little scrum underneath there once again here.
Looks
Looks
like
like
the
Oregon
ball came loose.
They're saying that Oregon might come away with it. We'll see.
Oregon's saying they got the ball. Everybody pointing every direction. And
Oregon ball.
Man. I tell you what, Milton's that's their 4th turnover of the night. Normally a team has 4 turnovers. They're up 28 points, but we got 6 turnovers.
Wow. Oh.
And a blocked punt. Wow. Lots of excitement in the game tonight, I'll tell you that.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for Oregon at the 18-yard line. Cedric Girard from the sideline comes in with the play. Oregon offense trying to get things rolling here in the second half.
Yeah, Parker Eendhallen there that came up with that fumble recovery.
2 wide receivers now. Here's Girard. Under pressure. He's taken down. Loss of 2 on the play.
Well, he had some guys open out there. Just needed another second or 2 of protection.
There's Jacob Rosenmeyer along with Phillips. Lines up to the near side. Handoff into the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. Going the wrong way, Dan. And Brett Wanable's first carry of the second half.
He didn't have a chance there. He had 2 guys in the backfield there right as he's getting the handoff.
3rd and 18 now for the Panthers, deep in their own side of the field here. You know they're coming for the quarterback here. Let's see if the offensive line can hold up. Girard back to pass. A lot of pressure here. And a pick 6.
And you got to be kidding me. That's number 46 again for Milton, and that's Jackson Sadi with the hat trick. 3 interceptions for Sadi.
Yeah, tipped by the receiver. Couldn't bring it in, and Sadi able to come in and go to the house.
He's just been at the right place at the right time. That's the second one of those that's been tipped right into his hands. 7th turnover of the night for the Panthers.
Here's Moore. And that one is good.
Interesting thing here with the 35-point lead. Except for change of possession, that clock will run continuous.
So 4:53 left to play in the 3rd quarter. It's Oregon 3, Milton 38. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. Well, Dan, who would have thunk it? Coming in here to homecoming, Milton only one win on their season. They played tough all year, but only one win on their season against Sauk Prairie.
Well, I tell you what, Kean, I think another touchdown or two, and they might have doubled their point output on the season.
And a muff catch there by Hagen. He'll pick it up and try to get to the outside, and can't do so. Well, short of the 15-yard line. Let's mark it at the 13. It'll be 1st and 10 for Oregon. Deep in their own territory once again.
Tackled by Billy Fitzner. Return of 4 yards. First down, Oregon.
I have a good feeling about this drive here. We got the seniors in here, and they are going to get a little, let's just say, peed off at some point, and they're going to drive it all the way down here. This is the one that's going to happen right here. There's Wanabo. Gain of 2 on the play. Hunter Schultz doing his best to help his teammates out there on the sideline, trying to get them fired up. Of course, you know that Hunter broke his leg first game of the season against Wanakee, out for the season, unfortunately. And that's part of the reason why Oregon struggles sometimes on both offense and on defense, Dan.
Yeah, they really geared the season around being able to run kind of behind Hunter Schultz and Colton Rader. And with Hunter end up injured, Davis Christensen, I think that pretty much the whole offensive line, with the exception of Colton, has been injured or out on the season. There's a nice pass.
There's Gerard to McCormick.
And he had the first down. They're going to give him the forward progress there.
Austin McCormick.
McCormick with his second reception of the game.
Tackled by Blake Hughes.
Offensive line doing a pretty good job that time, giving Gerard enough time to make that pass. Gain of 11 yards on the play. Here's Turner lined up to the near side. Cardell Phillips lined up to the far side. Here's Gerard, back to pass, looking. He's going to go deep for Turner. Turner from the sideline just ran out of territory.
Just out of the fingertips.
And you're right there, Gerard with a rocket.
Oh.
So 2nd and 10 now from the 26-yard line.
Second down, Oregon. From their own 26.
And off to Wanabo, straight up the middle off the right side. Pushing back. And a gain of 3 yards. A little bit better favorable position. They gave him 5 yards on the run. Big third down here, Dan. 1:44 in the third quarter. Oregon appears to have something brewing here. McCormick comes to the near side once again as the lone wide receiver. Pressure on Gerard. Now he gets out of it and just has to eat the ball. Loss of 8-10 yards on the play. So 4th and 9 here for the Panthers. And Stephen Morvik into punt for Oregon.
One positive note on that drive, we did not turn the ball over.
Nice kick here by Morvik. Takes a nice Oregon bounce all the way inside the 30.
Oh.
I thought he touched it, but maybe not.
Wow, that was close. I don't know what he was doing down there.
Turner's telling him that that he hit the heel, but they're not buying it. Nice acting there by Jaleel. So nice punt there by Morvik, and turnover back to the Redbirds. They'll take it 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
And Time ticking down here in the fourth quarter. I don't think they're going to get a playoff.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Hey, Dan, remember copies of this and all OCA Media programs are available. Call 291-0148 or visit OCAmedia.com for more information.
I think the only guy wanting a copy of this game tonight is going to be Jackson Sadi.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's the Milton Red Hawks 38, the Oregon Panthers 3. Kean McCauley along with Dan Dean, Jacob Farnes, and Peyton Pardella. All right, Pardella down on the field, going to give us some extra.
It's Cardella.
Yeah.
Like the mafiosa.
We're going to step away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter action. Jump around coming up. Oregon, Wisconsin. And you're watching a president of OCA Media Sports.
Well, Keane, as you say, no hill for climbers. Start of the fourth quarter here, homecoming 2016.
It would be the biggest comeback in Oregon history. Handoff, Pitzner. Off the right tackle.
Well, you wouldn't know it. The Oregon defense played some pretty good ball down there tonight. You know, if we had a chance to look at some total stats, I don't think Milton has much more than probably a couple hundred yards total offense. But they've just been working with some really short fields. You know, touchdown drives of 1 yard, 8 yards, 17 yards, 20 yards.
We got 4 wide receivers lined up to the the far side over there. Now we got a man in motion in number 3. Handoff to number 3. Brown tries to get to the outside and tripped up and ball on the ground.
I think they're going to say that he was down. You know the old saying, the ground can't cause a fumble.
Parker and Holland with the tackle. So 3rd and short now. Phillips in the pistol, handoff. And he will come up with the first down. A gain of 4.
First down, Milton from their own 36.
Milton continues to spread the ball, or spread the field here. There's a false start. That'll back him up 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15. From the 30, make it the 29. Oregon ready to tee off here now. Here's Phillips from the backside getting pressure. Nice hit there by Oregon.
Jacob Rosenmeyer was a solid tackler.
A gain of 2 on the play. The 2nd and 10 now. Yeah, there's no give up on this Oregon team, that's for sure. They're playing for pride out here, the Oregon Panthers. Homecoming 2016. Want to finish the game healthy, don't want to see anybody hurt. Play it tough, play it straight up. Here's Phillips. Pitch back to Pitzner. Head of steam, still on his feet. Still on his feet. all the way down to the 40-yard line of Oregon.
Billy Hisker on the carry. Tackled by Jack Summers and Cullen Gahagan. Gain of 23 on the play. First down, Milton from the Oregon 41.
Now Milton trying to burn as much clock as possible here. Just under 8 minutes left to go in the game.
Two wide receivers come to the near side here now. High snap. Hand off to Pittsner. Just happy to get that ball off there that time. Oh, it's not Pittsner. It's number 35 again, Dan Dean. Dan Dean with the carry once again for the Red Hawks.
Kane, did you get a 50-50 raffle ticket?
I did not. Being up in the booth is like 50-50 to me, working with Dan Dean here.
I didn't get a raffle ticket either. I'm kind of bummed.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll even out along the way on your many adventures and investments. Yeah. Milton taking it right down, already starting the count. There's no way they're going to get it. Yeah. So a delay of game against the Red Hawks. That'll push them back 5 yards.
They can just keep taking delay of games because
Yeah.
the clock doesn't stop.
The clock's not stopping here.
Okay, the winning number for the 50-50 raffle worth $235.
So Oregon's going to call a timeout here. Coach Kissling is going to come out and talk to his players. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got an injury timeout, I believe. Trying to see who that number is. Can you tell, Dan?
Yeah, it looks like Turner over there.
Winning number 073.
I can't even speculate what happened. I didn't see what happened.
07316, the winning number. That's the ticket I was going to buy. Ah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
So they have a 50-50 raffle. They got 1,000 numbers that they sell, right? The winning number is 1.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something, Dan?
I'd like to see that, actually.
The winning number was 1.
The Uno.
So Turner up on his own. Looks like they're might be holding his. I don't want to speculate. Turner's a tough kid. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. Kind of holding his right hand, right arm. Oh, we're back to live action here. It's second down and 16 for the Red Hawks now after that penalty. 6:48 left to play.
From the Oregon 47.
Phillips. Hope and a prayer. And nobody covering him. Snuck out the backside and nobody covering him. Trying to put some pressure on him, and he had all kinds of time once again.
They had him, they had a chance there to take him down a couple times. Almost blocked by Gahagan. She might have got a piece of it.
I think he might have got a piece of it. So misdirected definitely by Cullen Gahagan. He's not playing with any less energy, that's for sure. 2 picks on the night. Now Black will give him credit for the blocked extra point. 44-3 the score. 6:22 left to play in the game.
Well, it's been a rough night for the Panthers down there, but my game prediction didn't quite pan out there, Keen.
No, it didn't.
Thank you for not pointing that out to me.
No, and I'm always on your side.
Just like Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Yeah,
they're on my side.
I would never make light of your shortcomings on purpose.
I appreciate that.
I think you do well enough on your own. Oh, Dan Dean, a man about town.
Well, what do we talk about with 44-3 score here?
Well, we talk about getting some other kids an opportunity to play. I'm guessing. We don't want to see anybody hurt.
Cardell Phillips and Gahagan back.
Oh, a nice kick again. Looks like it's angled towards the sideline. He should have let it go.
Ah.
He's going to field it at the 10 and take it up to the 15. Yeah, let it go out of bounds. He's got it at the 35. Well, I guess in his defense, every returner's image is that he's going to take it to the house. Don't you think, Dan?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what was going through his mind.
Oh, Brett Wanabo on the sideline here. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Can't make out, what is that, Nick Richardson? Who's in the backfield there, Dan?
I'm trying to get a good look on it.
Hand off to him. Charging forward.
Is it Cash Money?
It might be. Yeah, number 30. Cash Murray. His first carry.
Kuznash Murray. Or as we like to call him up here, Cash Money.
5'7", 170 pounds. Senior. 5 minutes left to play in the game. Hand off to Richardson around the right side. He's got room. Nick has got some speed here. 45-yard line taken out of bounds. Nice run there by Nick Richardson. And Milton's going to take a timeout. Hey, OCAmedia is always looking for volunteers to help record events in the Oregon community. OCAmedia has cameras and equipment available free to the Oregon community to record events. Grab a camera and a tripod when your son or daughter is playing in a game or performing on stage, and we'll put them on TV. You just call 291-0148 for more information. That's 291-0148.
I know a guy that would like to come down there and grab a camera. James Yeager. He used to run a
James
camera here.
But
well, shout out to him to come down, grab a camera,
grab
record
a camera.
something.
We're not sure what James is going to record there. You know, I'm a little.
Well, I'm
little
sure
worried
whatever
about
it is, it's high quality. High quality cinematography. If I know him.
And did you also know, Dan, that OCAmedia reminds you that Oregon athletic events we record can be found on our website?
No.
Go to OCAmedia.com.
Oh, damn.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Little busted play. Gerard's going to take it himself. Gets up to the 50-yard line. A gain of 8 yards on the play, just shy of the 50. Well, now they're going to mark him right at the 50. So 2nd and 3 now for the Panthers. Here's Gerard. Got a man. Just a little
somebody
bit
got
short.
tipped at the line of scrimmage there. Somebody got a big paw up on it. Just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game here.
So 3rd and 3 now. Handoff.
Cash Money!
Nice run there by Cash Murray.
Who's this Cash Murray you speak of? That looked like Cash Money to me.
Kadizzle Modizzle.
Or Kiznash.
It's like my kids would say to me, Dan, stop talking. Here's Gerard, back to pass. Looking. Now he's going to let it fly. Oh, just a little bit too long. Intended for number 22, Noah Anders, into the ball game for the first time. 6'3" junior. Little future wide receiver there, getting an opportunity. 2.5 left to play in the game. Rosenmeyer and Cardell Phillips line up as the wideouts. Handoff Murray once again off the left tackle. He's still got room on his feet, chugging along, going to take it to the house.
Cash end zone.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Cash Murray cashing in.
Well, finally, a little bit, little sunlight between the gray clouds here tonight. Up and good by Logan Meyer. 2:10 left to play in the game. The Redhawks 44, your Oregon Panthers into double digits. It's 10 points. So what do you think, Dan? Do an onside kick here?
Nah, why not?
Opportunity, practice,
Yeah.
real-time scenario here. I think so.
I like it.
This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors, the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, William R. Torreston Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home, Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local business and the community of Oregon. And a special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Well, 50-50 chance here. Look, what do you think, Dan?
Well, I would go with the onside kick.
The way they're lining up, it's going to be a surprise. Here's Meyer back to kick. Oh, he's going to go ahead and do a medium kickoff. Nice coverage there on special teams. In on the tackle there, number 14, DeAndre Burrell. Opportunity to play tonight. Oh, under 2 minutes left to play. Clock is continuing to run even though we're underneath the 35.
Well, it's once you go over it, it doesn't stop.
I think that's like a country song, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, something like that.
New quarterback for the the Red Hawks. New quarterback, for those of you that care, is number 9, Dan Dean, because they don't have a number 9 on here.
I've been busy tonight.
Yeah, so Dan Dean's been playing running back, and now he's in at QB.
Under a minute left to go in the game.
I do know the running back is number 19, Chance Nelson. He's got a chance. 35 seconds. I don't know if they're going to try to get a playoff here. I think they're just going to take the flag, and that's going to be it. Maybe not. Let's see. All right, there's a play. loss on the play. That was a handoff to my favorite number, 27, Jackson Everett. And that looks like that's going to do it. Clock's going to run out of time here for the Oregon Panthers on this 2016 homecoming game. Taking one on the chin against the Milton Redhawks here at home.
Well, Ken, we're not going to be broadcasting next week, the game down in Monroe. We'll be back in a couple weeks for Stoughton.
Yeah, and it's not going to get any easier for the Panthers going down to Monroe. Monroe leading the conference, the Badger South. Have a tough game this year. Not sure if Jacob's going to run down there and record that game next week. You know, he's up for it. He's taking bids. If you're going to pony up some money, he's all for it. So,
well, Panthers got some stuff to work on for next week, and good luck to them down in Monroe. And we'll be back here live up in the booth in a couple weeks against Stoughton.
Yeah, it's tough to take one loss like this, but after every game, you got to take the positive points. You got some kids that have been playing real hard out there, and you got to take those positives and improve on those and get better every game. Tough one to lose here on homecoming night, but the loss nevertheless. So, Dan?
Well, we will pack things up here and sign off the air. So homecoming 2016 on the 23rd day of September. Dan Dean along with Kian McCauley. I want to thank Jacob Farnes for running the camera tonight, and the other gentleman for being down on the field, where your Oregon Panthers have lost to the Milton Redhawks 44-10. You've watched a presentation of OCA
Media Sports.